Implosion of NATO? November 15, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. I have been getting inquiries all day about an implosion of NATO. There's no implosion of NATO. There's a lack of motivation being applied to NATO. You see, yesterday, Ukraine became a member of NATO. And under certain predictions, that meant that NATO would be obliged to go to war against Russia. The war mongers were saying, hallelujah. We have our excuse for World War III. And then, nothing happened. NATO didn't declare war on Russia. Why? Because NATO would have to pay for it. NATO is now paying its own bills to a much larger extent, and warmongering has just taken a drastic long-term slide as an investment opportunity, so the odds of them getting anything out of a war with Russia, beyond a huge bill and a bloody nose, are standing at 95%. So, no, NATO isn't going to war with Russia and isn't imploding either. They are just protecting their national economies and showing appropriate good sense in not spooling up a foreign war of aggression that is unlikely to benefit anyone, and cost more than they can or are willing to pay. Ukraine, as a result, is seeking Russian protection. Pillar to post. Vladimir Putin must be laughing his socks off, but that's not entirely a bad thing, either. The Ukraine is traditionally part of Russia, albeit a very troublesome part, and a large number of Russians live there. So let the Ukrainians and Russians deal with their own people and their own natural resources, and everyone else get back in their own sandboxes and deal with their own lives, too. The idea that Russia might cut off fuel supplies to Europe on a whim has to be exposed for the horse hooey it is, and overcome. Gas and oil sitting in the ground without customers is of no use to Russia, and if customers can't rely on Russian gas and oil, they will go to other more expensive but more reliable suppliers. Or other sources of energy will finally be made available worldwide, in which case, everyone can breathe a sigh of relief and breathe cleaner air and worry about other, better, more important things. Links to this article and more can be found in the video description box.